Tonight on the Basketball Wives LA reunion. Every woman on this stage drinks about the same as me.
No! You don't wait till somebody's being held by 6 people and swing on them. Only weak bitches do that. You shut the up, bitch! Who you think you talking to?
I was keeping it cool, but normally I get in that ass.
We're gonna resolve this in the motherfucking ring. Don't buck, because if I nut, then we're gonna have a problem.
You really doing something? You ain't got to talk about it every 5 minutes.
You feel like you're better than other people.
Well, you're so quick to fire people and let people know that you...
Absolutely, like I'm planning on firing you.
I want to beat that refabricated grill you got in your mouth. Words are just words. Okay, so let's do it.
I didn't with you now, and I don't with you later. Sit down.
Welcome to the Basketball Wives LA Season 5 reunion. I'm your host, Mark Lamont Hill, and we got all the fine ladies here on stage just dying to get their feelings out. So please welcome Malaysia Pargo, Brandy Maxill, Jackie Christie, Shawnee O'Neal, Tammy Rogan, and Angel Brinks. And of course, we can't forget our rookies, so give some love to Angel Love. And last but not least, DJ Duffy. How you doing?
I'm a little under the weather, so...
You partying too much?
Yeah, I was DJing and I got a little bit too turned and lost my voice.
Oh, man. Well, we're going to get you some tea or something because we need to hear you tonight. We need to know what you're talking about tonight. All right, y'all. The fans are dying to rehash some of the most talked about moments of the season, so I don't want to waste another moment. We started this season wondering if L.A. was too small for both Shawnee O'Neal and Brandy Maxill to coexist. Let's take a look back at the legacy of Shawnee and Brandy's frenemyship.
Thank you for your services.
You can't get to say what you want to say about me and don't expect me to just clap back.
She has been running her mouth about Johnny don't run nothing.
I don't really know what's going on with Brandy. She seems real pressed, like a panini or something.
Do you want an apology or not?
I do not care to mend anything. I am literally done with you, though, Brandy.
She sounds like a mean, ugly girl. I don't want it to be that, look. Because in a lot of ways, you have helped me out. And
if I said anything to hurt your feelings or, you know, things that were disrespectful,
what you gonna say?
What? What you gonna say? You what?
I apologize.
Whoa! Shawnee apologized to me.
But it is all good, Brandy.
Thank you so much.
Shawnee, people want to know what made you be the first person to step up and apologize. That was very big of you. We were all
because I
surprised.
was so over it. Like, okay, what can fix this at this moment? We don't have an invested, close girlfriend relationship. Sometimes I tend to just brush it off. It comes across like, I guess, a little bitchy. I could see where she was coming from, but it's not personal. It's just like, I didn't feel like Brandy and I were that close.
You're just over it.
And I was over it.
Correction. I was over it from the jump.
and people kept coming to me about it. So it wasn't that I was pressed like a panini. I wasn't pressed. It was just people kept coming to me, and I got sick and tired of it. And it was just like, yo, like, chill, bro. Like, chill. I'm tired of talking about this over and over.
At VH1.com, you mentioned that after the season ended, you didn't want Brandy to come back.
Did I say that?
Yes.
I could have said that.
Well, I maybe I'm reading too much into it. You
wait.
said, I did not want her to come back.
Oh.
So,
Wait. I said that when?
I don't have the date right here.
So I didn't want her to come back that season.
For the following,
That
yeah.
is very true.
Right.
Yes.
And you weren't interested in Duffy coming back either.
You mean next season?
Yeah.
That is very true.
Talk to us about that. Why?
I just don't think Duffy brought much to this show and this cast. I think Duffy was carried. You know, there were things that happened that you were involved in because someone involved you. Like Tammy's daughter was making a video. That involved you. Like,
I'm the one who said, let's do a video.
But let me clarify that I've been a part of the Basketball Wives franchise for about 6 or 7 years now. So my storyline was going to exist whether Duffy was a part of it or not. My daughter was always going to do her music, always going to do her video, always going to do everything that we did anyway. I didn't need to have Duffy a part of my situation. I was trying to do the best thing for the show.
And I didn't need you for my situation. I came on the show to share my story as a single mother who was doing well in a male-dominant field. Sorry, me being a successful black female in this world was not interesting enough.
And you may be.
You just
nobody's
on TV.
The thing that you
That's
do
the
a
real.
lot is
you
try
can
to
either accept it
try
or
to
not. I have a
convince the
storyline.
world.
I have a life.
You try to convince the world that you're this phenomenal DJ. Let me just
I
say
am
that.
phenomenal. Everything about me is phenomenal. Phenomenal woman.
I think
That
you're
is
good
me.
at what you do. Don't buck, because if
That
I
is
nut,
me.
then we're gonna have a problem.
That
All
is
right,
me.
we're gonna hold this conversation for a minute because we got a lot more coming up to talk about this. We'll be right back with even more of the Basketball Wives LA reunion.
Coming up on the Basketball Wives LA reunion.
Duffy, you were clearly throwing shade to me. I don't deal with bitches that's trying to play on my loyalty because normally I gets in that ass.
There's not any time of the day that if we squared up, that you would beat my ass. We're gonna resolve this in the ring.
Words are just words.
Okay, so let's do it.
Welcome back to Basketball Wives LA Season 5 reunion. Now, the next topic is one that stirred up a lot of controversy from the very start. Angel Brinks and Brandy invited their two best friends to join this elite clique. Let's see what happened when they each stepped into the fold, starting with Duffy.
Hey, ladies. Hey, how are you? Hey.
Malaysia, she didn't want to hug me. I felt like that was shade.
This is my baby. This is my sister. To everyone living their dreams in Hollywood. Hey.
Malaysia, she's feeling some type of way about Brandy having Duffy around.
I see in the same environment with people that I don't like. I don't really like her either.
Why?
I put it out there then.
At the end of the day, she's not your real friend. At the end of the day,
She's my real friend.
She's my real friend. Whatever.
I feel like deep down inside, Brandy knows that her friend is doing wrong, but she just doesn't want to admit it.
You would have never done that to Malaysia. I don't feel she's your real friend. But that, it is what it is. I don't.
Never met me a day in her life.
Wow. Now, Malaysia, I'm watching you watch that video, and you seem to have some thoughts.
I have a lot of thoughts. First off, she's never met me a day in her life.
You talking about?
Duffy.
Duffy.
And when I did walk in the building, I did hug you the first time. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So don't try to make it like there's an issue between us when you know that you were clearly throwing shade to me. And what I don't do is deal with bitches that's trying to play on my loyalty, because my loyalty is to her. So I was keeping it cool for her, but normally I get in that ass. But you were getting on my nerves. So I can't be fake.
What did I say that bothered you?
A lot, because you were throwing shade. You was throwing it out there, and you was trying to
Duffy,
see
you
if I
think
was
you
going to
throw shade?
catch it.
So tell me, Brandy and Duffy introduce each other in a certain kind of way. How would you describe it?
What, my thither? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Oh. I didn't expect sister to be pronounced quite like that. But who was that in impersonation? You said sister.
Yeah,
I thought it was her.
that's Jackie's impersonation.
I'm
of
very
Duffy.
guilty of that. I was saying that Duffy was like, that my sister, and we was making fun. But I thought it was cute because she has these voluptuous lips, and she'd have on this lip gloss, and she was having my sister, and that's all I would see.
Duffy, can you say it one time for me? That's my sister.
Sister.
Okay, see?
She's practiced.
Okay, she worked on it.
She wasn't doing that
I
at
appreciate
first.
that. Now, Malaysia obviously wasn't a big fan of Duffy, and what's interesting, though, is it seemed like the cast could sense it. Brandy, you seem like oblivious
She
to that.
noticed it. She knows me very well.
I did a lot of pretending because I know her. I know her energy. I can read her right now and tell her what
Well,
she's thinking.
let's be clear. You know me better than you know her.
Well, I mean, the difference is...
Because
like,
you pay attention to my actions, but you did not pay attention to hers.
Well, I know you, Malaysia. So I know,
So
like,
do you
your
know
energy.
her actions too now?
No, I mean, I thought, honestly, I never knew that Duffy could be shady. The girl that I knew when she was 14 and growing up, it was just, like, so sweet, and everybody loves her.
What happened, Duffy?
So... this is the first time Duffy and I have spent this much time together. So
we've always been apart.
Yeah.
I mean, some people would argue.
So why aren't
some
you
people
a
would
sister?
some people would say that if you haven't spent much time around each other and don't know each other that well, that might not be your sister.
At the end of the day, she's my sister. Like, I got her back. I have her. If she need anything, it's
You
just...
don't have to. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. She's my sister, and if anybody got a problem with it, then deal with it.
Nobody cares enough to really talk about it.
Okay, great.
All right, we gotta move on. Let's see how Angel Love's initiation into Basketball Wives LA Club went.
Shawnee is the one who founded everything, right? Isn't she the one who put everything together?
Isn't she the executive producer? Isn't she the boss of this group? Didn't she put the boss together?
Who called who a bitch?
I heard it.
I ain't call you no bitch, but if I wanted to call you a bitch, I would have called you a bitch.
Is that Malaysia's car?
Oh my. So where's she at?
I was looking for whoever was with my friend.
I'm just saying, at least find out exactly what the situation is.
The next time, I'm gonna take my truck and I'm gonna drive it in that mother. I'm in a cabin in the woods with a goddamn lion, tiger, a bear, no, Bigfoot. It's just so much jumping at me.
You have 3 degrees, but all you do is dance on men in music videos. That's probably why your baby daddy's not with you right now, okay?
What? I'm with my man.
No, you're not. You see this ring?
Baby, you ran the whole Dallas basketball team. That's what you do. You need to figure that part out. Continue DJing, and I'll continue saving lives, okay?
Would you save your own life right now and shut up?
I apologize to you, Angel. I was wrong about the video thing. I apologized to her that day.
I don't really accept your apology on that. Your apology,
You
seriously.
don't have to.
Yeah,
You don't have
thank
to.
you.
Why don't you accept her apology?
I mean, because I think it's not sincere. She's not genuine. First of all, she follows Amber Rose,
and you...
I follow. Amber Rose is one of my best friends.
That's
what
fine.
Are you talking
That's
about?
wonderfully
Shout out to Amber Rose.
Shout
I love
out
you,
to
girl.
Amber Rose.
What's wrong with Amber Rose now?
I'm just saying, like, she follows this movement of supporting women, uplifting women.
Did I not apologize to you that day in that scene?
Okay, so hold on, one at a time. She apologized to you, and you don't believe the apology at the time was sincere.
No, like, if you had this movement of supporting women, these thoughts that you had of me being a whore, of doing videos, would have never crossed your mind. You said I was a video girl. You said I was a video girl. I never called you a whore. You said I was a video girl.
You are a video girl.
You are insinuating that I was a whore because I did
No, I didn't insinuate.
Yes,
Whore
you
never
did.
came out of
You
my
said,
mouth.
we all know what video
Whore
girls
never
do,
came
right?
out of my mouth.
No,
I said that
what do video
video
girls do?
girls have a bad stigma, and if you want to date a man in
not
the
all
NBA,
video
I
girls.
said video girls have a bad
I think
stigma,
that
but
should.
you done videos as well. So
I did. I just did. To prove
you
a
can do
point.
a job.
I just
You
did.
don't have to do a job.
Back to you, Angel.
And
You
successful
cannot give me
DJs
advice
don't have
on
time
my
to even
man.
do this show.
First of all, I've done world-renowned videos, and my man recognized me from that. So you cannot tell me that my man don't love me for doing music videos. I don't care what you say because it wasn't
for that
real.
statement. So you either can accept my
I won't
apology or
accept
not.
it. I'm telling you, you don't
okay with that.
So here we go. So here's the dilemma.
After all the seeing all the
You
she
was
said
my
about
friend
me,
when the show aired. You was
give a
calling me
damn.
and texting me every day.
Let me tell you this. I didn't with you now, and I don't with you now. I'm never gonna oppose you.
Coming up on the Basketball Wives LA reunion.
You was right there when she said it to your face. But she didn't want you to do it. She had to talk about it. Brandy. Hold on.
You was my friend when
I don't give a damn.
and texting me every day.
Let me tell you this. I didn't with you now, and I don't with you now. I'm never gonna with you. I do not.
You fake.
And that's another thing.
You
This is what I
fake.
want to tell
You
you right
fake.
now. The
No,
fake
wait
she
about it.
did
You
on
fake.
Instagram.
You fake and you phony.
No,
I'm
you
post text
phony.
messages that
keep
you
your-
sent me.
keep your
asking
All right,
me
we're gonna keep our hands down. We're gonna keep our
Keep
hands down.
You text me asking me, how do I get a manager, Duffy? How do I get booked more, Duffy? You asked me for advice, and I'm gonna post
Who are
it.
you? I've been doing for years, way before you. You can't give me no advice.
I'm gonna post it for
Let me
y'all.
tell you this.
Brandy, did she call me?
Hold on, everybody. We want to hear each
for
other.
sure.
Yeah, in the beginning, Duffy was cool. But after she had all these crazy up things that she said about me, I didn't appreciate it. I'm open-hearted. I forgive a person. But after seeing all the things that she continues saying about me, I don't like you.
Y'all was cool, Angel. What are
we
you trying to do?
wasn't-
Okay, everybody, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Talking to her. You
I
was
am
cool.
beginning
I
to.
didn't know she said all these things
Everybody,
about
we gotta
me.
move
You
on.
didn't know it.
There when she said it to you.
Yes, but it was
I
over.
swear I'm
It
hosting.
was over. It was over. It was over. But she continued to do it.
She had
Hold
to
on.
talk
Brandy,
about it.
Brandy,
Brandy.
Hold on.
No.
Show you know what you gotta do. You gotta talk about it.
All right. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. Brandy, please. Brandy, hold on.
Get out my face.
Everybody, I'm beginning to suspect that she's not going to accept the apology.
She's weak, yo. You weak.
What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do?
Why did y'all sit me next to this bitch? Why did y'all sit me next to
Sit down, please. Sit
Have a
down.
seat. Everybody have a seat.
Why did y'all sit me over here?
Everybody have a
I
seat.
can't stay here.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
I can't
Angel,
stay
can you
right
two
now.
switch?
I cannot sit right now.
Come over here. You two switch. Angel, come over here. Angel, you sit here.
Ain't nobody finna do
We got the pillow. Have a seat. See? That's all we got to do.
Jesus.
But that's not cool. Nobody's gonna sit here and tag team. Nobody's gonna tag team.
Shut the f up.
You think you talking about? Now all of a sudden you got some motherfucking
I can't wait till
you
you shut up.
bitch. You
messy.
You're not.
You're not a lot of
You're
You're
weak.
weak. You're messy. You
You're-
go back.
you're
You're
weak.
two-faced. You're
You're
funny
mad.
acting, and you're weak.
You're weak too. You too.
Okay, everybody, calm down. We gotta move on to another topic. Each year, it seems that our wildest and most outspoken wife, Jackie Christie, takes the word outlandish to a whole new level. And this season was no exception. Let's take a peek at some of Jackie's funniest, most tweeted about, most Jackiest moments.
I do what I want. You know who I am. I'm Jackie Christie. All the paramedics. I'm telling you, I can't breathe. Girl, we can get naked and ride in a boat.
You gotta get me out. I don't want it.
The first thing in your report is a liver sarcoma.
So does she need to stop drinking?
Brandy's telling me that I need to stop drinking because that's why I got this liver sarcoidosis.
I want it to be the most talked about party in the city.
Why don't you bring in a tiger? Are you afraid of tigers? You're talking about you want to be over the top. You need a f***ing tiger, and it needs to roar. I just want it down, back closed with the zipper up here, but I want it to be a high neck.
Jackie's gonna have no breathing room in this dress. But hey, if that's what Jackie wants,
It's tight. Oh, I cannot breathe. Like all of my circuits are starting to get closed in. Oh my God. What is my Bassard doing on the floor?
Jackie, let me go. Take this off me. Take it off me. Take it. I can't breathe.
Have you tried to use me? If you got something to say, say. I wore the dress you made me.
Thank you.
Come.
She ripped her dress.
how in the hell Jackie ripped that dress up like that?
Look at this. Why would you do that?
I couldn't move. I fell to the ground trying to move.
That's what you wanted.
Bitch, what do you want from me?
You embarrassed me. Let's make that very clear. You embarrassed me.
Oh my God.
Jackie. Let me ask you, so you also said you might have had sarcoidosis. I Googled it. I'm pretty sure that don't exist.
Yeah, well, that's what I'd like to address. I enjoy spirits, which is my cognac, and different, like champagne once in a while, like everyone else. Every woman on this stage drinks about the same as me. Say you don't. Oh my God.
Jackie Christie.
If you guys see, that's not even right. No, I really
Look at her
seriously
face.
don't have a drinking problem. And I resent people saying that.
If we were to look in your purse right now, would we find liquor?
No. You'd find a tampon, some money, and my American Express.
Okay.
That's it.
And my other phone. My burner phone.
What you sell dope on the side? What you got a burner for?
It's the one that I go and check on people that follow my husband on Instagram and Twitter so I can see what they
your
do.
stalker phone.
Yes.
Got it. Well, one of the things I know you're also working on is an erotic novel, you told me?
Yeah.
How erotic we talking, though?
I'd probably say about 8.
Okay.
You know, everybody watch porn in their own private time, right?
Tell us,
See?
Jay.
And it's amazing. So you don't want
I want
I'm
Sports
gonna
Center.
send you some links that'll blow your mind. Like, oh my God.
Okay. I'm uncomfortable. Now, as we move into the topic of the big anniversary party, Angel, I think we can agree that when it comes to Jackie, sometimes there's a line that goes from kooky to just full out crazy. You caused quite a stir, and a lot of people, myself included, were very confused after watching this go down. It seemed like the accusations of people kind of using you
Yeah, I felt like
kind of came out of nowhere, though. I mean, like...
No, it didn't come out of nowhere. Mark Angel wasn't in the party. It took hours to get the dress ready. She hadn't called and checked on me to see, is it right, is it nothing? So I felt like, damn, that's pretty messed up. I'm wearing your dress after you had a fit in front of the models. Like, Jackie, if you're my friend, wear my dress. I had already bought another dress, a Herb Ledger. I had it at home. I'm like, I ain't got my hair done. It's 4 o'clock. Let me, and I'm not throwing names, but I'm like, dang, it's 4 o'clock. I got to go all the way to Woodland Hills and get ready to be at her event at 5:30. then my bizarre what. Now there was a lot of stuff that frustrated me to get me.
And just you shaking your head, you're not buying it.
I asked my assistant to take it to her house. She said no.
I just feel like you have to stop being so sensitive. I said used, but I almost think you don't value my situation and who I am and what I bring to our friendship. I feel like you feel like you're better than other people.
Oh my God.
And I don't like that.
Do any of y'all feel that way? Y'all get that vibe from her?
I never got that.
I don't get that vibe. I just think that she plays a victim and she thinks that everybody is trying to hurt her. That's what I get.
You guys do say slick little remarks, and I'm just like, I don't say nothing slick to you guys on camera. I be cool.
Yes, you do. You
I
say
do
a lot of
well,
slick stuff.
Showed it.
Well, the whole season, you was like, these women,
No,
they're this,
You
they're
said
this,
that
they're
you
that.
opened up saying that I'm living off of my ex, and you don't know anything about me. You have never even
Well,
had
you
a
were married
conversation
to
about
one.
me.
You were
yes, I
married
was
to
married
one.
to him for
Yes.
9 years, so I ought to get what I got, okay?
But I didn't.
Besides
So
what I
it's
get
not
from
about
my ex,
you.
I still do my
Girl,
own
it was-
thing.
I don't even
I
wanna-
have nothing
okay.
to say about you. You have everything to say about me.
I just need to just shut up and not say nothing because you guys don't like what I got to say. You know, I mean, I wish everybody the best, but, you know, I just feel like, you know.
What are you saying?
I don't really know if I'm going to come around the girls anymore.
Are you leaving us?
No, I'm just saying, like, I truly, truly wish everybody the best.
And we wish you the best, too.
All right. Stick around because we're getting closer and closer to letting Duffy and Tammy finally address those issues they had. You don't want to miss it, so stay right here.
Coming up on the Basketball Wives LA reunion.
People make jokes and say you're 46 and that's why you can't have a baby.
It sounded like the relationship was going to end. Welcome back to Basketball Wives LA Season 5 reunion. Now, one of the most special things about this show is how these women are open and brave enough to invite the cameras into their worlds to show us some of their most intimate moments. In this season, there was no shortage of personal trials and tribulations. Let's take a look.
Reggie wants a baby really badly. Unfortunately, we've miscarried 3 times.
You're making eggs that are not genetically normal.
I want to have a baby with the man that I love, but it just may not be possible, and that hurts my heart.
You gotta have faith and believe, man.
If I'm incapable, what happens between me and you?
That means we're gonna break up.
I might be pregnant. Do we have one line or 2?
No. I'm gonna have to break up with him.
You are not. Why
Yes,
are
I
you
am.
doing that? I have something I want to talk to you about. When we went shopping the other day, and the guy asked you about your father, and what did you say?
I said I don't have one.
But you know that you do, right? My son's father committed suicide when I was 9 months pregnant. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Mommy.
I just don't want you to say that. You don't have a father. You do have a father. I just can't. And until you get older, we can talk more about it, but you do have a father. You do. I don't want to hear you say that to anybody, that you don't have one. I'm here for you always.
Wow. That scene tugged at all of our hearts. It was really one of the most heart-wrenching scenes we've ever seen. How are things going now?
You know, it's hard to explain to him how life works. So I'm just trying to do my best to be the best parent that I can.
Yeah.
You know, he acts out sometimes because he wants to be cool and he wants to be accepted. And, you know, that's kind of hard when people are constantly bringing you down and saying things or making fun of you. And, you know, he feels sad about that. And, you know, as a mom, you just want to be like, no, like, you want to, you know. He watches video games and says, oh, well, you know, people die and come back to life. Maybe my father will too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ladies, when you hear this stuff and watch this stuff, Is it new to you? Like, were you surprised? Did you learn stuff about Angel watching this stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't hear Angel's story until the season started and she talked about it on camera, which we shared like, wow, you know, none of us have been through anything like that.
We want to thank Angel for being brave and letting us in on that struggle. Tammy, we saw on the video also Reggie and you and your journey thinking about parenting, trying to make this baby thing happen. What's going on?
You know, we're kind of putting it on hold. I think that people poke fun and people make jokes and say, you know, you're 46 and that's why you can't have a baby and you don't have good eggs and all that stuff. And I think it's really insensitive because there are so many women who are dealing with fertility issues, you know what I mean? And it's just a struggle, period, for us. But we've kind of just decided that we're going to, you know, potentially look into a surrogate to make that a reality for us as a couple.
There's a moment where it sounded like the relationship was going to end if you didn't have a baby. How did that make you feel?
Reggie talks. Reggie ain't going nowhere.
Okay, I was just gonna say that.
He just be talking.
Does it ever mess with your head, though? I mean, not just the baby stuff, but in general, like the idea of hoping he stays or worried that he's gonna go to somebody younger or anything like that. Does it ever?
No, I feel kind of lit, you know? You know, he's fine, you know?
Yeah.
He's fine, and he genuinely loves me. So I think, you know, it's not really about the age all the time. Yeah. It's about the maturity level of a person, the mindset of a person, and their commitment to the relationship.
Absolutely. Let's turn our attention to the topic that you're all tuning in for. The boiling hot battle between Tammy and Duffy.
Nice to meet you. Jazz has been rapping since about 12 years old.
And then when I'm in the age, I just the city.
I'm obsessed over this song. Like, if you don't mind, I would love to help you with the visual. That's kind of like a hobby of mine.
So you're directing?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And you've done that before?
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Hit it.
This audition is a hot-ass mess.
So this is the thanks I get for putting this together.
It's not about a thing.
Sweetheart, I'm in this
Don't call me sweetheart. Please do not call me sweetheart, because I'm not your sweetheart.
Is the video shoot next week also? What day of the week are we doing it on?
Why do you not know when you're doing your video, though?
I don't know if Duffy can direct traffic at this point because she hasn't gotten accomplished. It looks like I might have to make some staff changes. Thank you for your services.
I'm sorry, but like I work with Drake, French Montana, big artists, Slim Thug. So you taking your daughter out of my life does not affect anything that I do.
Your favorite.
You can't fire me when you don't pay for me. Like I did you a favor.
Okay, when your favorite.
You can't use for your service out of here. Thank you for your service. Don't for your service. Your hand on If this is what you want to do right now, then let's go. Don't put your hand. I can put my hands anywhere I want to put them. Drop your purse. I don't have to beat you up in front of your daughter, bitch. I don't have to beat you up in front of your daughter. Yes. I'm too damn cute and I'm too damn successful for this ghetto ass boy in your mind by Peacock.
If you disrespect my child,
It's a wrap.
it's a wrap.
Oh my God.
Tammy, what's your take on that?
She came into the fitting. I told her that I thought everything was unprofessional, and she's the one who went from 0 to 60 and started talking about artists she's worked for and things of that nature. And I just felt with my daughter there, it was belittling the work that she's been putting in and what she's trying to do. So that's where I was coming from.
Can I comment?
You can, definitely go ahead.
What Tammy said about me mentioning the people that I've worked with in the industry, it was to say, obviously, I know what I'm doing because these people trust my input and personally reach out to me. It was not to say I'm better than your daughter, because I was obsessed with your daughter from the first time hearing her music.
That's how it came off to me and to Jazz.
When I realized that Jazz was upset and took offense to what I said, I wanted to speak to her immediately. And I wanted to say, hey, I was just defending my DJ Duffy brand that I've worked really hard for.
I hate when people say brand.
Talk to me about your brand. Because
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so
You don't like brands? You don't like high fives?
No,
You don't like
I'm
nothing.
just saying, I hate when people say brand, because I personally feel like all of us have images, yes. We do not have brands. So don't try to act like you was just
even if you're at the beginning or the
on
top, if you're building a brand, you're building a brand. It doesn't matter if it's from the
But
beginning or the end.
But you act like I'm already at the top. I'm so successful. I've already done all this and that.
And Duffy, you definitely need to humble yourself, sweetheart.
So you agree, Angel? You think
Yes, she needs to humble herself. Like, since she came on, she's been judging. She judged me. She judged Malaysia. She's judging Tammy's daughter. And then she sits and cries like, I worked so hard.
I'm not even addressing her.
Well, this is all interesting stuff. Let me ask you a question. What have you directed?
In my city, I help out up-and-coming artists, and I do their visuals for them. I do my own visuals.
But have you ever directed anything?
I've directed videos, music videos.
Okay.
Yes, I have. And I can edit music videos, and I can film music videos. I can do all of that. I was a communication technology major, and I learned all of that when I went to school and got my degree to do so.
I am in no way discrediting what she says she has done or can do. What I'm saying is I did not get that experience in working with her. That's all I'm saying. As a director, you're supposed to be the person to let everybody know when they have to be on set. Send an outline, send all your shot list, all of that stuff, so that I know what's going on. I should not sit somewhere and go, what day is the video? Well, what day you want it? Well, I don't know. You told me to stay the out of it.
All right, y'all. Clearly, we still have a lot to talk about on this issue, but we need to take a break. So stay right here. We'll be right back.
Coming up on the Basketball Wives LA reunion.
I'm a successful DJ, whether you want to believe it or not.
If you really doing something, you ain't got to talk about it every 5 minutes. I don't have to give you my resume.
Well, you're so quick to fire people and let people know that you're...
Absolutely, like I plan on firing you.
We're going to resolve this in the motherfucking ring, because I want to beat that refabricated grill you got in your mouth.
Welcome back, y'all. We're working it all out here tonight, but we still got a lot more work to do. So let's get back to it. Duffy, go ahead.
Tammy, didn't I sent you some outfits that I had got custom made, and I said, hey, this would be cute for Jazz's video.
Wardrobe was not your function, though.
But I think that was a misunderstanding between both of us, and I'm letting you know now, Tammy, that I respect your daughter. I respect her music. I feel like this was a big miscommunication. I don't know how it went from me wanting to help out another young, successful female to fighting her mother. And I'm a successful DJ, whether you want to believe it or not.
I think it comes across as like
you do
unbelievable because the entire season you continue to tell us that you are a successful DJ. Like
how?
I mean, I personally never heard of DJ Duffy before this.
Okay. How many DJs have you heard of?
Can I finish?
How many DJs have you
heard
of?
Let Shawny finish.
Can I finish? Okay. So I never heard of you, right? Okay, fine. That doesn't mean that you haven't DJ'd all over the world. But let me say, I just feel like if you're really doing something, you ain't got to talk about it every 5 minutes. That's just who I am. I don't have to tell you what I do every 5 minutes.
When you say I'm not professional or I'm not this or I'm not that, I let you know I am very professional. And I do work with big people in the industry. And I'm very proud of myself. And I will scream it to the world that DJ Duffy is successful.
Nobody's saying that.
That's fine. But I don't have to tell you. I don't have to give you my resume to say that I'm successful.
I mean,
you're so quick to fire people and let people know that you're a producer.
Like I plan on firing you.
And I will still DJ, and I will still continue to be
I wish you the best.
DJ Duffy.
Well, After this awkward firing, Tammy and Duffy managed to stay out of each other's hair. But when Jackie's husband, Doug, invited all the ladies on a trip to Portugal, they knew they would have to come face to face once again. Let's see what happened when Tammy and Duffy finally let that pent-up anger out over the firing.
Last time I saw that bitch, she said she was gonna kick my ass.
Are you gonna resolve the issue, or are you just gonna let it go?
I don't have a problem. You said to me, I don't want to have to beat your ass in front of your daughter.
And I meant it.
Okay, and so she's not here.
I'm over the situation. If I was still mad and I still wanted to fight you, then I would. But honestly, I'm far past it.
You lied to everyone in this group about what really happened between me and Jazz. Okay. That's not how it happened. I don't make careers.
I did not get in Jazz's face and say this and say that.
But you need a moment, bitch,
Right,
and I'm not about to give it to
I'm
you.
DJ Duffy. I'm already me, so you can walk away.
Oh, no. No.
What is it that you want to say?
I just said everything I had to say. I'm sure you heard me.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
Okay?
I didn't.
I feel like
I sure didn't hear you.
It's okay, you guys don't get that.
Just get your stuff. Come on. I'm gonna get you, bitch, and I'm gonna get you when you least expect it.
Ooh. Damn. Did any of y'all see this coming?
Yes. I don't know if I saw it turning into a physical moment.
He asked me twice, do you got a problem with me?
And you said no.
And I said no because
You didn't want to fight.
I didn't want to fight. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I really am. Even though I'm very strong in my disagreements and I won't let nobody run over me, I'm not a fighter. I'm grown and I'm a mom and I'm a caring person. I don't want to fight.
I just feel like if you're saying you're not confrontational, you literally bossed up on me, her, everybody in here. So, yes, you did. Tammy got up to walk away, and you kept going. Oh, yeah, and your daughter, and da-da-da-da-da. You was in your bag, boo.
I said you lied about what happened with her daughter. I did not get in Jazz's face.
If you didn't want to fight, if you didn't want to fight,
I did not get
when
in
she got
Jazz's
up to
face
walk
during
away,
our
you
argument.
should have shattered that.
Let's press pause on this for a minute because we need to take a break, but stay with us. When we come back, there's a lot more of the beef between Tammy and Duffy.
Coming up on the Basketball Wives LA reunion.
Words are just words.
So let's do it. Well, we can really square up.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I would do it.
Because I want to beat that refabricated grill you got in your mouth.
If you didn't want to fight, when she got up to walk away, you should have shattered that.
Tammy, you were walking away. What was it that made it so important for you to turn back
Because
around?
she said, walk away, bitch. Don't get mad because you're a liar about the situation with your daughter. And I had asked her.
Was the daughter part that hit you?
Yes. At the end of the day, my whole reason for being upset was that you brought my daughter into it. When I sat down with you one-on-one at our meeting, I said, whatever happens with us, please don't bring my daughter into it. You did it at the fitting. You made it about her, I feel.
I didn't make it
while
about
she
her.
was standing there.
I never said one word to Jazz.
Okay, so don't discredit her hustle.
No, I was talking to you. No. I did not say it to Jazz.
It doesn't matter, bitch. What I'm saying
I think her concern is that you said it about her. When Tammy did turn around, people got up and moved out the way. Brandy didn't, but other people got moved out the way.
When I move, people don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
So everybody
That's
jumped.
for sure.
So everybody jumped up. So in the midst of me moving closer, Shawnee O'Neal here grabs my braids and yanks my head. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, are they trying to jump? Like, who's pulling my hair? Who's trying to jump me from the back? So that's when I start spazzing out like, this, y'all ain't gonna just try to come at me from the front and the back, in the back.
Right.
So that's why that whole moment escalated
And I was holding
like that.
her arms.
Yeah, that's crazy because you were on the 6th floor I mean, it was a real, I don't think people understand just how dangerous this was.
It was really dangerous, and I really thought that she went over the balcony. I'm like, where the hell is the security? I felt like I was the one in the middle, like the referee. But it's just like I really felt that she was going over because we were by the balcony. We were right there.
Even with that moment, I felt like everybody's holding me, and you wait till everybody's holding me, and then you swing. Now I had not put my hands on you.
You got too close to me at that point. That's why I connected, because you were too close to me.
But only weak.
You said you swung and connected?
Only weak bitches do that. Because when we had every opportunity for us to square up, then you would have did it.
It's not like she's saying she's not a fighter. She didn't want to swing.
I don't want you to fight you, Tammy.
Well, then don't swing.
The situation.
Don't swing on me.
So I'm supposed to stand here while you're attacking me on a balcony on the 6th floor?
So many people holding me. Brandy's your personal bodyguard. I mean, like nobody. I couldn't even get close.
You see somebody running at you to whoop your ass. It's a natural instinct to defend yourself.
Yeah. Okay. You're going to defend
Brandy
yourself.
got hit, so why would
You're
I
going to
get
defend yourself. I feel like respect the street code. If we're fighting, we're squaring up, then let's go toe to toe. But you don't wait till somebody's being held by 6 people and swing on them. That's what I don't respect. That's what I'm saying. And then she went on social media, people sending me all kind of stuff. Yeah, Tammy, I put my hands on you, talking real big, but gonna sit here and say, I'm not really a fighter, that's not what I do. Stop all of this talking. Stop all of it.
Okay, because that was what I was gonna ask you, because this is a moment where you're like, I don't want to beat your ass in front of your daughter.
Exactly.
And I didn't. I wasn't gonna fight her in front of her daughter, because I have respect for Jazz.
Let's just be clear that there's not any time of the day within any year that if we squared up, that you would beat my ass. Okay. I want that to be completely clear. Okay?
And words are just words, but when...
No, okay, so let's do it. I have a sponsor that will sponsor us having a boxing match where we can really square up and do it. Let's do it.
I would do
it. Because I want to beat that refabricated grill you got in your mouth. I want that to be handled.
So, this is what civilized folk do. See, we ain't fighting on the show. We're going to have a celebrity boxing match.
But I am all about it. Let me know when you're available. We know you're free a lot, and although you claim you're booked a lot, I know we can get it in there.
I have DJ'd in every single state in America. I've DJ'd out of the country.
Let me just tell you this.
Don't worry about my booking.
No, let me just tell you this.
Don't worry about my booking.
If you try to get Khaled on your schedule, you won't do it for the next 2 years.
With or without reality
If you try to get Flex, if you try to get DJ Envy, you can't get any of them. You're available. You didn't even do cameos. You were a cast member. So you're available.
What's your next show, Tammy?
You've got time.
What's your next show?
It's actually a film.
Oh, okay, great.
So there you go.
And good for you.
We're not going to resolve this tonight. We're not going to resolve this.
We're going to resolve this in the motherfucking ring. That's when we're going to resolve it. That's what we're going to resolve it.
You have a lot going on.
That's what we're going to resolve it. And it's for charity.
I'm hoping that we can resolve this a different way. I'm hoping that we can talk through this.
My schedule's
I don't think we have to. That's why I chose not to say anything. I just don't think this moment will ever be relevant again in life. So I just feel like we can move on.
It seems to me that as long as there is basketball, there will be basketball wives. And as long as there are basketball wives, there's probably going to be some drama. That does it for this season of Basketball Wives LA, and that does it for the reunion special. Until next time, I'm Marco Mahel. Thank you for your services.